I nearly killed her. I am so happy. How many of you have also killed? What? You haven't? Let me tell you who and how. We all have been killing her and what we can do to avoid. Contest Toastmaster and my dear fellow killers. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I grew up in a forest reserve area where my dad was working as an agricultural scientist. My father always told me to respect the mother who gave us fresh food, fruits and vegetables, and water full of mineral. My mother also gave me her warmth and whips of fresh air when I used to sweat. When I went to school, she helped me with books, paper, pencil, my jute bag, and even clothes. She was full of resources. No, I'm not just talking about my mother. I'm actually talking about our mother, our Mother Nature. Remember the Gita? It tells us that we are all made up of 5 basic elements of the Mother Nature: the earth, water, fire, sky, and air. Therefore, Mother Nature is like our permanent parent. But do we let her be permanent? I joined a flyover construction site at Delhi as a civil engineer. That's when my problem started with the mother. Like I wanted to widen the road, and she would appear right in the middle as a big fat tree. We wanted to construct dry foundations for the bridges, and there she was, playing hell with her gushing groundwater hardly 10 feet below the ground. If our target was to complete laying down the concrete, say, within a week, she would go nuts through her heavy rainfall for days together. And the clean air made the sunshine so bright and intense that I got completely tanned out. Why she wouldn't let me settle in my career and life? I wasn't the only one she was irritating. There are many like you and me who wanted to get rid of her. Yes, killing her was critical for building our future. We moved millions of people to Delhi in the name of jobs because we wanted more roads, more houses. We chopped and moved hundreds and thousands of trees. Later, I didn't see any hurdle in touching our skies with flyovers, high rises. There is hardly any groundwater left in Delhi NCR. Thanks to millions of people who have moved there, construction of dry foundation for the bridges has become easy breezy. It does not rain in Delhi NCR for so many days at a stretch. We easily meet our targets. And guess what? Bonuses are actually raining on us non-stop. And the air, we all know, Gurgaon, Delhi NCR has become #1 in the world in garnishing the air with fly ash, carbon, sand, and dust. By the way, we can make concrete by simply extracting this material out of thick air, which smells so good up in Delhi NCR. Feels like pure development. Come on, join me to celebrate. Why are you quiet? Are you sad? Okay, let me make you feel better. During the time I have been talking to you, this planet has lost another 210 acres of forest. Happy? You must be sad because India has lost 1.2 million lives because of air pollution just last year. Can we remain unaffected by the damage we have inflicted on the Mother Nature? If the parent is hurt, the child is bound to be troubled. For example, my wife. She cries for her father who has been lying paralyzed for more than 7 years. He cannot respond to her when she wants to share our joy or little achievements of our daughters, or she just need the comfort of his hand on her head. What about our permanent parents? Let's not just talk, but stop this mindless deforestation. When will we wake up, dear Toastmasters, to restore some of the limbs and the organs of this Mother Nature? In the US, I had a full-time job, plus evening classes for my masters. Still, every night I would spend hours in my rocky, barren backyard. 500 tons of rock. You heard that right. I removed more than 500 tons of rock with a pick and shovel and replaced with grass, flowers, and trees. It took me 2 years to complete my master's, the top grades, and also to see my backyard turn from this to this. Which one would have been more satisfying, the grades or the grass? I wasn't very strong physically. I could hardly get any help. If this 5-foot nothing guy could do this, you sure can. Here, have this grass seeds and sow at your home. And I challenge everybody to do the same. But before you go, please answer, how sensible is it to spend millions of dollars to find life on another planet, while on this planet, we kill our Mother Nature, destroy ourselves, and ignore her cry? Why are you killing me? Contest was